Hey everybody, Big Jason. So I've been reaching out to people that purchased Scott's course, that knew him, to let him know how tragically he had passed away this past Christmas. And one of the people that reached out to me was Sean Walker. What's up, Sean?
What's up, man? Jason, how appreciate you having me out today.
Sure. So Sean, you purchased the course. How did you feel when you heard that Scott had passed away?
I originally was introduced to Scott from Ben Settle. It seems like he was a popular person to kind of promote Scott's stuff, and actually, that's how I found that he had passed was through Ben's one of Ben's emails as well, kind of letting us know what had happened and what was going on. And I was bummed because Scott had such a huge impact on my business. As far as copywriting, I mean, I've been through a lot of copywriting courses, but none quite as good as his that gave me such direction and honestly made me as much money as any other course out there. So, I never had a chance to really meet Scott. I just had a chance to email with him back and forth a few times. But, I mean, for me, I lost kind of a major mentor, even though he didn't know it. I mean, but through his
Right.
course, I mean, he impacted me in a huge way.
Awesome. So you're obviously happy with the course, and can you talk a little bit about some of the results specifically that you've achieved?
Yeah, so it's interesting how this all even happened for me. I started this whole industry as a network marketer like 6 years ago, and I don't even do freelance copywriting as a profession right now. I just do it for my own business, and I was building some funnels and marketing stuff for a client, and I was being commission paid. And I was writing sales letters, but no one really knew about it. And I'd gone through Scott's course a couple times. It was how he makes you do it. You have to go through it, right?
Right.
Multiple times. And he sent me over this sales letter written by, I don't even know who it was written by, but they gave it to me to put in the funnel. And I read it, and I'm like, there's no way that I'm putting this into, like, I'm not basing my commissions based on this sales letter. So literally, probably in like 4 or 5 hours, I knocked out a sales letter. And I just told my clients, I go, look, just this. And I just followed how Scott taught in his course. Never had written a sales letter for anybody, but I knew the market pretty well. So I'm like, you know what, I'm going to knock this out. And we launched it that week, and we did $80,000 or $87,000 to a list of like 10,000 people in 5 days. And that was the first
Nice.
one that I'd written. I'm like, holy crap, what Scott teaches works like mad. And my goal wasn't even to be a copywriter. I just did it because, I enjoy
Right.
writing copy myself. And I'm like, this is like, I dig this. And
Awesome.
that was just one. And now I've gone on to write, over this past, like, I don't know, 18 months or maybe a little less than months. The sales letters I've written for clients have gone to produce over, I don't know, roughly $500,000 in revenue. And it's,
Wow.
I mean, mostly all what I learned from Scott's course, so it's pretty cool.
That's awesome, man. Thanks for sharing. So,
Absolutely.
so how do you feel now knowing that his family has asked me to continue his legacy, and I'm going to be coming out with Shortcut Copywriting Secrets version 2, his hottest sales letters volume 2, and then all the ad breakdowns of his hottest ads by like Clayton Makepeace, John Carlton, David Deutsch, and all that.
This is probably one of the coolest things that I think that anybody could get, marketers, copywriters, whoever, because, a lot of people, they kind of, I feel like it kind of gets a bad rap, right? They're like, oh, it's only 20% of it. But man, if you know how to write copy, you can do absolutely anything. I mean, you can create killer Facebook ads. You can create killer emails. You can create killer, AdWord ads, because you finally know the psychology behind how things are work, how things are triggered, emotions, all that. And, with this new course he has coming out, or that you guys have put together, it's so cool because, before we had to go dissect it ourselves, right? We had to read a sales letter, and what was he thinking here? And now we get to see sales letters that he's written, and other people are dissecting. So, and then there's some of the greatest copywriters in the world, no question about it. And they're going to be dissecting it. And so marketers, copywriters, everybody can start learning from, the psychology under this, how things were written, from headlines to offers to everything. So, I mean, I think for anybody, it's probably going to be one of the hands down best courses you can get. I mean, if you're trying to build an online business, regardless of what you're doing, and that's honestly why I got into copywriting, because I knew it would help in such a massive way with, running Facebook ads, Google AdWords, and all that. So
Definitely.
This is just going to be icing on the cake, in my opinion.
Awesome, man. Well, I appreciate the time. This has been great.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate you having me out, and I'm excited to check out Copywriting Secrets, version 2 here.
Cool, man. I'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, buddy.
Hey, this is Big Jason. So, what's included with Shortcut Copywriting Secrets version 2, and how do you get it? All right. So, number 1, you're going to get Scott's original Shortcut Copywriting Secrets course. You're going to get his original Hottest Sales Letters, Volume 1. Plus, you're also going to get his missing magic order form. In Volume 1 of his Hottest Sales Letters, he mentioned an order form that he lost that worked like magic for a promotion he did for Gary Halbert. Well, I found it, and you're going to get it. Plus, you're going to get the all-new Hottest Sales Letters Volume 2. This is over 200 pages of home runs, including 4 controls. 3 of the controls are still running today because his longest-running client can't find anyone who can beat Scott still today. All right, so who's going to be breaking these ads down with me? Clayton Makepeace, John Carlton, David Deutsch, Adam Carroll, Colin Chung, David Garfinkel, Brian Kurtz, $1 Million Mike Morgan, Harlan Kilstein, Kevin Rogers, Sammy Markowitz, Caleb O'Dowd, Bon Halbert, and many more. All right, so how do you get your hands on Shortcut Copywriting Secrets version 2? Well, you go to shortcutcopywritingsecrets.com and get on the wait list, because I'm going to be releasing this very soon. All right, and once you opt in, you're going to get a very special recording from a expensive Gary Halbert seminar. I found this in a promotion that Scott wrote for Gary. I was cleaning out his apartment here in Austin for his family, and it's a killer message from No Sex Gary, a real honest-to-God way to get rich with direct marketing, okay? So you're going to get that just for opting into the wait list, all right? And then on the thank you page in the welcome email, there's going to be a link for my private Facebook group for Shortcut Copywriting Secrets version 2. Join that, because I'm going to be releasing some rare audios and interviews and some information that I found in Scott's stuff that's really cool that I'm not going to release anywhere else. So once again, this is Big Jason. Thank you so much for helping me continue Scott's legacy. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Scott was my best friend. So go to shortcutcopywritingsecrets.com, and I'll see you there.
Sure, actually. So I got into direct response in 2000, 2001, and stumbled upon this whole world of direct response, and I got really drawn to copywriting in particular. So I started studying Gary Halbert, the Gary Halbert letter, actually, old cassettes that I still... Yeah, sure, absolutely. So that's the copy right here. The Gary Halbert Masterpiece Collection is next to it. Kick-Ass Copywriting Secrets is next to it.